one night at the Grand, this guy, he was like a D2 rider or something. I think he was an older guy, but I'm not sure. He went ahead and was complaining online about handicap racing, about how they had to move you back into the yardage, which is what they do to everyone. If you do good, you get moved back in handicap. And Fishback, he made a comment, Jim, the animal, he said like, you know, you don't know what you're talking about or whatever. And then the other guy came back and said, oh, you want to race me? If you race me, you're going to see the back of my leathers when if we have a match race. But he didn't know. He did not know who the animal Jim Fishback was, I guess. Maybe he was too young to see him and respect him from the early days. But here's a clip. Here's a clip of Fishback and this other rider. I don't really know who this guy is, but I know who Jim Fishback was. And this is a race to see who was going to see whose number was on the back after the 2-lap match race.
One last race, according to what my notes in Legends, and it would be Fishback and Johnson. Kevin Johnson and Jim Fishback Sr., for those of you who have been around. You may have been following this. This race actually ended up starting as a kind of a trash talking on the internet. Kevin Johnson vocalized a complaint about the fact that they adjust who's in different races and different yardages during the night. He'll learn that that happens at every Speedway track. Jim Fishback told him that he's got to learn how to get around traffic. I don't know if Kevin Johnson is so young that he just doesn't know who Jim Fishback Sr. is, and kind of threw it down of, well, if you race me, all you'd see is the number on my back. Now, I don't know if you know Jim Fishback Sr., but somebody tells Jim Fishback Sr. that all he's going to read is the number on his back. Jim Fishback Sr. has a different idea about what's going to be seen. Anyway, Jim Fishback Sr. at one time qualified for the national championship at California State with regularity. He also ruled the desert. But I gotta tell you this part, and I don't want it to sound demeaning. That was 50 pounds ago. 50 pounds ago. And Jim Fishback has decided he'll take up the battle against Kevin Johnson, and that's Fishback, the first one out. Jimmy Fishback, the larger of the two, and Johnson on the outside. Ready to do a 2-lap match race. We'll see who sees the back of whose number right about now. Ready, ready. Oh, turn that puppy, Jim. He got him! He got him! Look out for wily old veterans, you youthful young things coming up. Okay, and again, that was not, I don't think he ever practiced on that bike. I don't think he was even intending to ride that bike.